Onegaishimasu. Hi, welcome. Today is December 1st, and seeing that we're still in, that the facilities are not open, we're going to focus at least for the next week, maybe two, on doing body work exercises, something that's pretty universal. You can do hopefully inside your home without too many additional items. It is going to be preferred if you have a nice rug, piece of carpet, and or a yoga mat, just so you can follow along for the rolling portion that we're going to do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and stand up and get to stretching and up. Okay, so we're already kind of in this position, in this spot, let's go ahead and start to work on a little bit of ukemi. We're going to start back roll practice. So first thing we're going to start is rocking. So as we're rocking, we always want to make sure we have our chin tucked so we're not hitting the back of our head. We want to keep our hands between our knees, between our shoulders. We're tucked in. The left knee is up. I rock from my right side to my left side. Now my right knee is up. Hands stayed in front of my center. And then we do it again, reversing sides. So let's go ahead and do 10 and each. Ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Now, if you have a nice piece of comfortable carpet coming up onto a knee, or you have a nice yoga mat, come up onto a knee. If you don't, that kind of hurts. Just go ahead and stay all the way seated. But now we're going to come up to the knee. If you have the ability to do so, if not, just say rocking practice and each. Ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, hach, ku, ju. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our right foot out, have our left foot in, try to keep that left knee down, reach that right hand out to that right foot. Now bring that left hand to that right foot. Now bring that chest to that knee. And up. Switch it over. Same thing with the left foot out, right foot in. Again, try to keep that right knee down. So left hand out to that left foot. Now bring that right hand to that left foot. Now bring that chest to that knee. And up. Okay. Spread your legs as wide as you can. Comfortably, please. Right hand to that right foot. Now, left hand to your left foot. Both hands to the right foot. Both hands to the left foot. Now, both hands to the middle. and come up. Okay, seeing that we're here with our legs apart, let's bring them in just a hair. And now we'll work on the ushiro yoko kaiten ukemi, the back side fall ukemi. So on this one, since we got our legs, kind of wide apart, we're going to be going all the way over and around. Okay, so we go down completely to our left side. We bring our right foot over, let our left foot fall. So we should be facing 180 degrees from where we started. Now we do it again. We bring our left side down, let our right side come all the way over, let our left foot fall, and we should be facing back the way we started. We reverse it. We go all the way down to the right side, bring that left foot over, right foot falls down for 180 degrees. Right side down, bring the left side over, hand, foot falls, facing where we started. And again, down with the left, to the right, left foot falls, down to the left, over to the right, left foot falls. Now reversing it, down to the right, right foot, and again, down to the right, left foot, right foot, reverse, left, right, left, and again, left, right, left, reverse, right, left, right, and right, left, right. Okay, so we did our rocking exercises, coming up to the knee. We did the ushiro yoko kaiten. Now, for the forward roll, let's first get, make sure we can get back into the forward roll position. A lot of this will depend on the surface you have at home. If you have a very hard surface, either you have really thin carpet or so forth, please only try, and we'll do the first one together. We're here, sorry. I've got my right knee slightly forward, left knee slightly back. I bring my hands down, keeping my right side slightly forward. I draw my right hand through, kick my left leg back, put my right shoulder onto the ground, and then come up, and then I would reverse, doing the same thing then with my left side. Again, I still want to make sure I tuck that chin into my chest so I don't want to hit my head. Okay, so let's go ahead and get at least into this starting position for a forward roll or my ukemi. So I'm starting on my right side forward and down to the ground, each, reverse, other side, and knee. And switching over, sun, switch, shi, and go, roll, shi, hach, ku, ju. Okay, if you've got some nice carpet, are really ambitious on a hardwood floor, and or you have a yoga mat, let's go ahead and we'll do a forward roll itself, just a forward roll from this kneeling position, doing them nice and slow. Let's go ahead and try to get 10 in. So we're down and each. And you want to make sure you reverse it. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Ro. Shich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay. Now, if you had enough space to do that whole forward roll, now let's go ahead and try and do a back roll, ushiro ukemi. Again, If you don't have space for it, you can still just do that rocking exercise. Again, making sure you tuck that chin in and you keep those hands between your shoulders, between your knees, okay? So we're here. So now backwards roll or ushiro ukemi, and each ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. And let's go ahead and stand up. Next exercise, torifuna, hip rowing exercise. So when we do our hip rows, again, something I haven't done in a while. Make sure you keep the feet grounded and you're moving forward. Your whole body goes forward and back together. You just don't move the hands and you just don't move the waist. The whole body goes forward, okay? So, first one is hey, ho. So we're here. So left and hidari hami and hey, ho, 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 hey, ho. Okay, now we switch over to right or midi hami. Same thing. Now it's hey, sa. Again, keep those feet grounded. Keep that body moving in. Hey, sa, 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 hey, sa. Now going back to the left or hidari hami. Last one. You're going to go double time, so you're going to go back and forth a little bit quicker. But again, don't sacrifice the movement. If you go a little slower, go a little slower. But you want to make sure you're moving in sync. Okay, ready? So, now the way I like to end it is I bring the feet back, big inhale, and then bringing the hands down, exhale, making like a little ball with my hands, and then let it shake from the top of my head to the soles of my feet, and then I just let it, don't add anything more to it, just let it stop on its own. Okay. So, menuchi ikkyo undo, swinging up exercises, protecting the head. So we're here, we're going to swing up. As we swing up, we protect the head. We don't swing up and go, aha. Head is exposed. It needs to come up to about head height. So if I'm facing the camera, my hands come up and they would be protecting my head, not protecting my chest. Aha. Up here, protecting the head. Okay? So actually, let me do it facing the camera. That way we can get the effect. Let's do 10. So each, ni, san, shi, go, ro, jich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Switching over, right or midi hami, same thing. Something I forgot to mention, don't let the hands go behind the hips, okay? So don't try not to swing, ha, ha. Okay, try to keep them in front of the hips and the whole time. So, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, jich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, back to left or hidari hami. This one I will do on 90 degrees, because now we get to our basic footwork, kaiten, or pivoting. So it's up, down, and then I pivot, up, down, pivot back. Now, Personal preference for me, when I pivot, I like to pivot from about back behind my toes, okay? Some people I see pivot on their heels. I'm just not a fan of that. I like to be able to be balanced when I pivot, so I pivot on the ball of my toes. And please do better than I am, and try to make sure that you pivot kind of around your spine as you do it, okay? And each knee, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay? So, next one is, I believe it's called sayundo. So, I'll do it this way. So, the way I remember seeing it is I'm here, I cross my back foot across, front foot, and then I turn my hips, and it's like I'm throwing, some people say giving a boulder away. Now, I'm gonna do it to the other side. So, back foot, front foot, pivot, and giving the boulder away, or you can think of it as throwing. Okay, again, try to keep the shoulders over the hips as you do this. Let's try this where we're all facing the same way. So I'm facing the way the camera is, so I'm left with that me. I'll be moving to my left first, and each knee, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Next, turning tenkan. We're here, left with the hami. I start with a pivot, bring my foot back. Okay? Still left with the hami, facing 180 degrees when I started. I pivot, draw the foot back. Okay? And each knee, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, now we kaiten or pivot. Now right or mikihami, same thing. And each knee, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Back to the left with the hami, stepping and turning. Irimi tenkan, or it's what I call irimi tenkan. I'm here, I step forward, I pivot, draw back now. I'm facing right or mikihami, 180 degrees. So I'm here, I step with my back foot, pivot, draw the foot back. Now I'm back to left with hami. I'm back to where I started with, same hami. So we're here, irimi tenkan, each knee, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Now let's do that one again. But with that menuchi ikkyo and the ikkyo arms. Okay? So when we do it, we should be swinging straight up and straight down. We shouldn't be swinging arms around. We should be coming just straight up and straight down. So I step, arms raised, pivot, foot comes back, hands come down. I step forward, my hands raised in front of me, pivot, hands come straight down. Some people will think that my arms are swinging, but this should be look like they're swinging because my hips are moving, and I should be having everything done in relationship to my hips. So I should be connecting my shoulders and my hips together. Let's do this facing the same way. Left or Hidari Hami. And each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Ji. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay. Front foot tension. So here, something's going to come to my front. Again, I raise my hands up. They come in, they're in line with my hips. I draw the foot back, hands come down. They're not swinging, they're just swinging. They're not swinging side to side. They're just swinging up and down. So each, knee, san, shi, go, ro, chi, hach, ku, ju. Okay, right or midi-hami, same thing. Each, knee, san, shi, go, ro, chi, hach, ku, ju. Okay, now left to Hidari-hami. Now rear foot tension. So now this time I've got to acknowledge my back foot moves, front foot follows. Hami stays the same. Okay? Again, same thing. My hands aren't swinging, my hips move, they raise up, coming down. Okay? So here, so each knee, san, shi, go, ro, chi, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Right midi-hami here and each knee, san, shi, go, ro, chi, hach, ku, ju. Okay. So we have two more pieces of footwork saying that we're working on body work. Let's go ahead and finish off kind of like the last two. So next one is called, I've just heard referred to as a hami switch. So I'm here, left or Hidari hami. So I've got my left hand, left foot in front. And then I'm going to move my left foot, bring my right foot forward, but my left hand stays in front. And if you notice, let's see if I can do it from the camera angle here. As I do this, I should be now at about a 45-degree angle, okay? I just don't switch my feet here. I've got to move my hips and so forth out of the way. Okay, so left, we get that hami. So with that hami switch, each, knee, san, shi, go, ro, shi, hach, Ku, Ju. Okay, now right under Mikihami, same thing. And we're here, and each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Shich. Hach. Ku. Ju. All right, so last on, we'll call it the basic or most of the body work is a combination. It's irimi tenkan with a kaiten. We usually, we do this a lot where we're doing like ikkyo, rikyo, sankyo, yankyo, ura. So when we do a lot of those, we start this irimi tenkan, and then to finish the motion, we do this last little kaiten. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it back and forth, and hopefully we should get through 10, switching each time. So we're going to start left with the hami, facing the way the camera is. So we're here, so we're irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Boom. Now, if we kaiten back, I'm now right under Mikihami, facing the camera. And we do irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Boom. Kaiten back. Now we're facing the other way. And irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Kaiten back. Irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Kaiten back. Irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Kaiten back, irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Great, one more. Irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Kaiten back, irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Kaiten back, last two. Irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Kaiten back, irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Okay. So that's a lot of our nice basic body work. Now let's go ahead and work on the striking. So first one we'll do is shomenuchi, forward head strike coming up over the top. Usually we'll say it's a simulated sword attack. So with that one, I've got my attacking side behind me. I step forward and striking. As I strike, I'm striking into the head. Maybe want to finish a little bit below, so a good through strike, okay? So let's do 10 together. Stepping, so I'm here, starting with my left foot forward, means I'm going to start striking with my right hand. And each, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay? Now, if you did all 10, you should be finishing with your left hand, left foot in front. Okay? Now, next one, yokomenuchi, side head strike. If you notice, when we do this one, I'm going to do straight on. When I'm here, I come up, I strike. I'm going to get off the line at a slight angle, striking through the head, okay? So I'm here, it comes up, and I move off to the side, all right? Again, I'm going to start left with the gari hami. That means I'm going to start striking with my back hand, which is my right hand. And each, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Last, ski, midsection punch. Couple of different ways to punch. They have the standard rotating over here, rotating punch this way. I believe what we're going to doing more now is more like a knife thrust where the knuckles stay vertical, not horizontal, and it comes from the hip and forward. And as it comes from the hip forward, we're still striking forward and through. Again, this is a stepping strike, so we're stepping as we move forward to punch. Again, idea is going to go for the midsection. As you go for that midsection punch, you're here, and you want to strike through it. So you just want to go, kick that. You want to make sure you drive it through, depending on your partner's level and so forth. So, I'm going to go this way, 90 degrees, and here, and stepping and punching. I'm going to start left with the Darihami. Means I'm going to punch with my right hand. And each, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. All right, so I think we've got a lot of the good body stuff out of the way. Now, a little bit on conditioning. Again, we get up and down lots. So what we're going to do, if your knees are up for it, only do as many as you can. But what we're going to do is we're going to start here from seiza, and we're going to come up one knee, up two knees standing, back down, here, here, there, and then we're going to switch. So last time we started with our right knee up, now we'll start with our left knee up, here, here, then come back down to the left, and so forth. Think of these as like you're doing just a little simple back lunge each time. So we'll start with the right knee coming up. So very quickly, try to keep yourself as centered as possible. Try not to lean too much. So as we're here, let's do this together. And we come up on our right knee, bring our right foot up, go back down on our right leg, right knee down, left knee down, and sit down. Now we come up with the left, up with the right, back with the left, down the left knee, down with the right, and there. Two, or knee, and san, shi, and go, ro, chi, hachi, ku, and ju. Okay, hopefully I didn't lose too many people on that one. So, again, now we're going to do kind of the same idea, but with the back roll component to it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stand up and then go all the way down. Okay, so actually let's go ahead and we'll start from the standing position. Again, if you don't have a comfortable enough spot and your knees aren't up for it, just do the rocking exercises until we finish all the way through. Okay? So I'm going to start here left or hidari hami, bam. So the example is I'm here, I drop my left leg back, down to my left knee, tuck, hands stay in the middle, tuck my chin here, rock, up, and then standing up now I'm right or midi hami, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So from here, left or hidari hami, and we drop that left leg back, down the left knee, tuck, rock, and up. I need to move up a little bit so I don't hit anything. Now, right or Mickey on knee, same thing. Back with the right, down, in, tuck, and up. Knee, hand, sayu. Shi. Go. Rock. Reach. Hachi. Ku. Last one, Ju. Okay. So now let's mix a little bit of forward rolls with that same idea. We're going to practice first. So we're going to start from the knees. We're going to be here. We're going to tuck it in, go down, here, come up, right, left, and then pivot, and then do the same thing with the other side. Okay? So, sorry, my bad. This exercise I always get a little confused on. So, we're here, down, I've got my right side slightly forward. I come in, I simulate my roll. I come up. Now, right foot, left foot, and then from here, I kaiten, right knee down, left knee down, coming down, simulate my roll, come up, left knee, right knee, kaiten, and then down with the left, okay? So, as we're here, down. I've got my right knee slightly forward. So I put my hands down. I thread it through the needle. Like I've done my forward roll. I'm here. I come up, right knee, left leg. Kaiten or pivot. Now I bring my right knee down, left knee down, coming down. Get position. Simulate my roll here. There, come up, left leg, right leg, kaiten, left knee down, right knee comes back, and again, simulate the roll, there, coming up, right, left, kaiten, down with right, bring left back, and here, down, hands through the roll, come up, left, right, kaiten, left knee down, right knee comes back, coming down, getting ready for the roll, and up, right knee, left leg, kaiten, right knee down, left leg back, through, hands down, simulate the roll, down, there, left knee, right leg up, kaiten, left knee down, right knee back, down here, simulate the roll, boop, there, right knee, left, kaiten, down to the right, left back, here, hands down, simulate the roll, up, left, right, kaiten, I should be two left knee down, right leg back, here, hands down, simulate the roll, boom, coming up, right knee, left, kaiten, last one, right knee down, left knee back, and simulate the roll, boom, here and up. Left, right, kaiten. Okay. So, reason we went through all that noise is you can just do that exercise or something similar to it. Again, kind of depending on your knees. If you've got the space for it, what we're going to do is we're going to get a lot of up and down. So from here, we're going to come down to the knees, get down, do our forward roll. If you notice, that knee's already up. We're going to come up, kaiten, come down to the knees here. Do my forward roll. If you notice, my left knee's already up. So I'm just going to raise, kaiten, bring myself all the way back down, and then continue on with the exercise. So, if you've got the space for it, do the roll. If not, please at least do that up and down exercise. Okay? Here we go. 10 together. And each. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rope. Shiji. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right. So, next one we're going to work on. Again, now we're going to do the ushiro yoko kaiten. So for that one, if your space isn't comfortable enough to get onto a knee, then just go ahead and go completely on the floor. If not, if you've got a nice little padded area. So the exercise is coming up on the knees. So we go down to the left side, right side. We want to keep looking back at our partner. I want you to stand up. Here we're going to try to come back to this position. Coming down. Now, if you notice, I switch sides and then do the same thing. Walk up, get into position, and then going down to the knee. Again, if you don't have the luxury of having a nice space to do that, please, by all means, just stay on the ground here and roll that ushiro yoko kaiten, but now really focus on getting that nice and smooth as you're rotating through, okay? So, that being said, what we're gonna do is actually gonna start here with my right leg forward. So, Mikihami, I'm gonna drop down to my left knee. I'm gonna start to my left side. So here, ushiro yoko kaiten. I'll try to look back at the camera. I come up right or Mikihami. I'm walking back up to the camera, bam. Now, I'm hidari hami, left. I go down to that right knee, and ushiro yoko kaiten. Coming up, bam. I hidari hami. I want to step once, twice, 3 times. Switching back over, and back down. So that's sun. She. Shichi. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay. Awesome. All right. Check my time just for a couple last exercises. All right, plenty of time. So, everybody's going to hate me for this one. It's okay. I'm okay with it. So, next one is not necessarily an Aikido exercise or anything. We're just going to try to do a simple crunch. But, what I'd like you to work on keeping those feet flat. We're here. I want you to come up and try to touch your knees. You want to keep the hands out here, bring them up, touch the knees, and bring it back. And try to not let your head bang into the ground. So we're working on keeping that chin up, raising up, and then coming back down. If you do that, you want to do it in a nice controlled fashion. Okay? So we're just going to try to do 10. So we're here. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Shich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay. Now we're going to kind of reverse that a little bit. We're going to put our hands underneath the small of our back. Keep the feet about a couple inches off the ground. Bring it up 90 degrees. Bringing it back down. Okay? Now this time, okay, keep that chin tucked in a little bit and each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rok. Shich. Hach. Ku. Ju. And coming up. Check my time, see if I got time for the last one. Yep, definitely do. Okay. So now let's go ahead and just try to finish on a nice little plank until the timer goes off. And plank. You can either do arms extended or down. Feel super ambitious. Do up and downs. And that's time. Okay. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you all very much for joining us online, and hopefully a little bit of a core workout tonight. So next Zoom session, Wednesday, we're going to do a lot of the same exercises, as well as incorporate a couple of additional stretches, okay? So see you then. So with that being said, let's go ahead and stand up and get to stretching. And something I haven't done in a while, but think we should do, especially at this time, is a little bit of breathing. So the breathing we're going to do is we're going to take a big inhale as you bring it up. Big inhale, up on the toes, and and then exhale, bringing it down. Inhale, bringing it up. Open up on the toes. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Just a little bit of breathing just to kind of calm everything down and head up and down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, ear to shoulder. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, arms going forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hach, ku, ju. Backwards. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hach, ku, ju. And let's work on our coordination. So right hand goes forward. Left hand goes backward. So your right hand is going forward. Your left hand is going backwards. Okay, and stopping now, your left hand goes forward, right hand goes backwards. So your left hand's going forward, your right hand's going backwards. And stop, and across, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Right hand up, stretching over to your left side. Come up. Left hand up, stretch it over to your right side. And up. Right hand up, stretch it over to your left. Up. Left hand up, stretch it over to your right. Okay. Hands in the middle, touching the ground. Reach behind your feet. And come up, stretch back. And forward. Hands kind of touching the ground. Now bring your hands behind your feet. And up. Stretch up. Back. Forward. Touch the ground. Hands behind the feet. And up. Stretch up. Back. Okay. Down to your right side. Left foot as flat as possible. Okay, switch it over to your left side. Your right foot as flat as possible. Okay, switch back over to your right now. Up on your left heel. Okay, switch over back to your left side. Now you're on your right heel. Okay, hand coming up. Squat position, hand on the knees. Push with your right hand, looking over your left shoulder. Now push with your left hand, look over your right shoulder. Push with your right, look over your left. Push with your left, looking over your right. Okay. Feet together. Bend those knees, rotate the knees. Counterclockwise. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, clockwise. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, straighten them out. Bending at the waist. Keeping the legs as straight as possible. Just trying to reach to the floor. If you can't reach, that's fine. Just hanging there. Now bend those knees. Bring those shoulders back. Hands and head are up. Feet are flat. Facing forward. Okay. Straighten out the knees. Bend at the waist. Bend those knees again. Bring those shoulders up. Head is up. Spine is nice and straight and strong. Straighten them out. Bend at the waist. Last time, bending those knees. Bring those shoulders back if you want to. Bring those hands up. Bring that head up. Straighten out that spine. And holding that position for a little bit. And now down into seiza. So, Takutori wrist stretches. So we'll start with ikkyo. So making sure, keep your shoulders down, keep your elbows down. You want to try to come up your center on this one. Right hand on the back of your left palm, or left back of your right palm on the back of your left hand, and then use your right palm to push that hand down and in as you bring it up. So ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Now switch over to the other hand. Now use that left palm to push down. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, ikkyo, left palm, left pinky is up. Bring that right thumb on top. Now using that right hand to help twist it, turn that left pinky back into your nose and elbows down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, now same thing with the other hand. Left pinky up. Sorry, right pinky up. Left thumb on top, and bringing it back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, sankyo, pushing that left hand palm out. Bring that right palm in, get palm to palm, or you can shake your hand. Not quite like you're going to shake your hand, so you're going to just kind of cup over the top. Bring your left palm, the left arm into your chest. And then bring it out and stretch. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Now, same thing with the right hand. Right palm out, left palm towards, grabbing, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. So left palm faces me, right palm comes to the back of the hand. Have these two fingers coming up underneath the thumb, the left thumb, other thumb is over, and twist it out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Now same thing with the other hand, right palm faces you, left palm to the back of the hand. Fingers underneath my right thumb and twist out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, now kind of just shake those wrists out a little bit. We want to keep them nice and limber, especially as we're not practicing with each other. We want to make sure we keep our wrists still nice and supple. Okay? So left hand back, right hand up. And coming down to your left elbow, reaching that right hand across. Okay, come up. Right hand back, left hand up. Now coming down to that right elbow, reaching that left hand across. Okay. Come back with both hands. If you do both hands, try to do both elbows. If you do both elbows, then go ahead and try to lay all